Hi teacher, my name is Carlos de Villena Santiago. This is my speaking for the final exam. We want to start. My partner is Kevin. Say hi, Kevin.
Hi.
We my partner from SCOM. We want to start. Let's do it. The first thing is the first part one, an interview about us. 1 minute for each one. Okay. Is image. Okay, Kevin, wanna start? Okay, Kevin. You wanna start in one, two, three.
Okay, hello. I am Kevin. I'm a student from SCOM. I'm the partner of Villena in this activity. 20 years old. I have the same age that Villena have, and I'm very interested in computing topics. That's topics that are related to feel like artificial intelligence, neural networks, and that things. Currently, I'm studying. I'm not working. I'm in my last semesters. I'm doing my thesis, and I think that this is all related to the school. And in my personal life, I like a lot to see movies, to read books. I not read a lot, but I read one or two books each month. So I really like it. And in other topics, I think that I'm very funny and very keenly. I think that that is all.
Okay, Kevin, thank you. Okay, this is my turn. Okay. Hi, teacher. My name. This is Carlos de Viña Santiago. I am studying like Kevin in SCOM, Escuela Superior de Cómputo from IPN. I like a lot of things like play video game, read books, or in my point of view, yeah, I think these things is very interesting because these things make my imagination fly. Okay, some of the things that I like, how Kevin say, I like studying neural intelligence, neural networks, and this topic is about our thesis because Kevin and me, how Kevin say, we are thesis partners. We work in neural processing language. That is about a computer understand the words that we use because the computer don't understand the words, so they don't understand bits or 0 and 1. And it's all. I think it's about me. Okay, the next part. The next part is compare two photographs and answer the question at the top. 2 minutes for each one. Okay, we're gonna start with Kevin. Kevin, start in one, two, three.
Okay, so in these photographs, we see two people eating out, but a very interesting part that we see is that the right ones are eating in McDonald's, that is fast food, and the left ones are eating a salad or something like that with wine. So I think that the left ones is in a very high end restaurant, feel like a very expensive restaurant, and the right ones I think that is in a cheap restaurant that is McDonald's, is like $1 per hamburger or something like that. So I think that is the principal difference. And another difference that are already visible is the dress. I think that the left restaurant has a dress code or something like that, because the two people that are eating in it are are not in a really formal way, but are dressing a coat and are very. I think that the dresses are very expensive because it's very common that the expensive clothes are not showing the label or the yes, the label of the brand or the name of the brand. And in the left, it's obvious that McDonald's don't have a dress code. It's only the clothes that you have. So I think that they're the principal difference, the kind of food, the price, and the clothes that we are using. I think that the left ones are in a romantic situation or something like that, in a more very romantic situation or more special, feel like an anniversary or something like that, because it's in a expensive restaurant. And the right ones, I think, that are in a normal meal, like, oh, we're gonna go into McDonald's to eat something or something like that.
Okay, Kevin, thank you. Okay, we want to start. Okay, sorry. Uh-huh. Okay, what if I play when you go out? Okay, sorry. When the first candidate finish, the examiner is gonna relate the question to second candidate. What if I play when you go out? Okay, teacher, I'm gonna use this timer because we hold on timer in this part, but I'm gonna this timer. Okay, when I go out, my favorite place when I go out normally used to be a place where I can eat meat because I like the okay, I like the food obviously because it's one of the things that I most I like. I think that the food is the best pleasure one. Okay, one of the things that he have more pleasure in the life because okay. We are like an animal, no? We like the eat food. The these things make our sense very happy. I don't know. This is a thing that is very common that I like because obviously my favorite place is gonna be a place when they have a good food. Okay, in my opinion, the place that I like most is maybe are the tacos because the tacos are the most typical food in Mexico. Like taco of de longaniza, de suadero, esta carne. Bueno, okay. This kind of food make me very happy. Another place that I like is eat quesadillas, gorditas, guaraches. These things make me very happy. One of the most things that one of the foods that I like is the chilaquiles because I like uh, the totopos, the chili, and this make me very happy. Okay, but in conclusion, my favorite place is a place that they have Mexican food. The Mexican food is my favorite kind of food. That's it. I think that it's okay. Okay, teacher. That's all for it. I have 2 seconds, but I don't think that is matter. Okay. This is this thing is for me too. Okay, I'm gonna use it. Why do people choose a dangerous job? Okay, I think that the people choose a dangerous job is because it's necessary for society. Okay, I think that anyone want to work like a bomber, a policeman, but it's necessary because when like a structure or when the office in the job are turning burnt, we need people that work in to save us because it's necessary. Because if anyone do it, who want to who will do it? Imagine that this situation make okay that anyone save us for himself. That's very. I think that is not normal. I need people that do it this situation these jobs because it's important for society. Like a policeman. A policeman need is because we need to make order in the streets in the life because when it's typical in Mexico when you have I know a thief that stole our cell phones. We need a police that arrest him because it's we need these rules to in order to live a passive life. I think that is very important. Okay. The problem with this is that these people don't have a good salary. In countries like in United States or Europe countries, I think this is not the situation. But in Mexico, it's normal that the policeman have the worst salary in the world. But that's what I have. We make. I think that we make. We need to make this more easy for him, and don't be a trouble for him. I think this is the best thing what we will do. Okay, okay, Kevin, this is for you. How much important is to have a health insurance from your job, Kevin?
Okay, okay, but there is no any
No
timer
time.
or
No,
something.
no. Just talk.
Okay, okay, okay. I think that is very important to have a health insurance, especially in that works that have a high risk, like a fireman or a policeman or something like that. Because in that jobs, it's very common to interact with risky things like the fire or guns or this kind of things. I think that is extremely necessary in that cases, but in other jobs is very necessary because the health is principal preoccupation. I think that the health is the principal preoccupation of all the people because without health you can't work. So I think that is necessary for the people to stay healthy, and it's necessary for the directives or the people that management the enterprise, because if your salesman or if your employees have a good health, those employees are gonna work. So you need to give them a health insurance to maintain your employees healthy, because if your employees are unhealthy, they don't work. So you need employees that work, you need to give them a health insurance.
Okay. I think that is important too. The third part. Where we can look at the mindmap and discuss the question, include different ideas. Okay. How important these things for a happy life? Okay. We wanna start. Start you, Kevin, please.
Okay, okay. I think that the most important thing in the life is the health, but I also think that the money is important, because with money you can buy a bit of health.
Yes, I think both, but I think it is another important thing is have a happy health, a happy life, no? Because if you don't feel happy, I think that it is important you have a health or money, no? You think is important too. What do you think?
I think the same, because if you are not happy, you are sad a lot of time.
Yeah.
I think that you're gonna have depression or something like that, and that can't affect your health.
Yes, of course. I think different people that only think, only focus about the body or the money. I think that the mental health is very important, like do one, because if you don't have a mental health, it's a problem. If you review the numbers about the mental health in Mexico, a lot of people have depression.
Yes, it's a lot of people, and there is a mental disease that is growing that is yours.
Yes, of course. But obviously, I think in conclusion we can say is that we need a balance, no? In money and health, mental health, me feel happy, the vacation, have a nice vacation to feel more, don't feel tired. No, I know. What do you think?
Yes, I think it's exactly the same. We need a balance in all the things: love, money, and health. It's the principle.
Okay, thank you. And also the next one, you can have an examine to say which is the best thing. Okay, but only okay, we can decide what is the best thing, the most important thing.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna start. I think that the most important thing, like I said before, is have a happy life. I don't think that it's necessary to have a lover, because I think this is a cliche of the life, because we can be happy if another person, no? Because if you think that you need a person to be happy, I think it's not correct, no? What do you think, Kevin?
I think that's exactly the same. A lover is only a cliche because you can be happy without a partner. So I think the love is not necessary at all. So I think that the happiness is very very important.
Yes, of course. In conclusion, we can say that it's important to. The most important thing is feel happy, no?
Yes,
The,
I think exactly the same.
the feel happy, we think that is most important because it's the life, no?
Yes.
Okay, we can continue. Establish a short topic. It's a kind of debate. You don't have any visual. Okay. The examiner will ask you 2 or 3 more questions. Well, are you talking? Okay, topic evolution. Okay. This is your question, Kevin. We're gonna start. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, what can you do in your town to reduce pollution? I think to start, I live in Coacalco. There is a lot of it's not companies, it's only machines or something like that. There is not with salesmen and these things are only employees that work with machines, so that generates a lot of pollution because all the gases are escaping from the machines. And I think that the principal thing that we can do to reduce the pollution is that to reduce that dangerous gases and that dangerous smoke from the machines. And in a certain way, it can help to use less the car because the car generates a lot of pollution too. So it's my two principal recommendations to reduce the pollution.
Okay, Kevin. Thank you. This is for me. I want to start now. What do you think government is not concerned about that? I think that it's a very complicated question because obviously the government is the central of the society. I think this happened because the government have interest in the money, you know, because the big corps have a they give the money to the government to make more more easy the rules, but that they continue to be in doing the pollution in the city because this is these techniques that they have make more easy the production because the enterprise like they want is profit. Not in this case happen because they follow the rules. I think this happen because the government is not interested because in the interest of the governments. That's thing. Okay, the next part is for you, Kevin. I'm gonna start in 1, 2, 3.
Okay, what do you think about clean energy? I really love the clean energy. I go to the ININ, the Nuclear Institute of Mexico, and I learn a lot about energy. So I like a lot the hydroelectric energy and the aeolic energy and also the solar energy. I like a lot that kind of energy because it's very very cool. So in my case, in my house, I gonna put solar panels to have solar energy.
Okay, Kevin. Thank you. Uh, this is for me. I'm gonna start now. It's a good idea to use electric cars. Yes, I think that is a good idea. Use electric cars because we can just reduce the pollution in the air. Obviously, it's like when the people use the uh, oil in his car. This is very bad for our health. I think there is the future. We only need to regularize the situation because I think it is very early, but it is okay. Okay, it's for you, Kevin. I want to start in 1, 2, 3.
Okay, how much is important to recycle nowadays? I think that is very important because we have an plastic island at the size of Texas in the Atlantic Ocean. So it's very, very important to recycle the plastic, the glass, the paper, all the things that can be recycled. It's very important to recycle it because we need a world in the tomorrow. So we build the world to the tomorrow.
Okay, we continue. I think like my partner. I think we need to recycle all plastic, all not only plastic, the food, the thing that we don't use, because we have a lot of we don't use efficiently the resources that we have, and I think that is a problem for the future. We don't have the resources for our life. We need to be a regularized situation. It's very important for the future, not only for the days, but the future is very important. Okay, I've lost my. Okay, that's all. Thank you, teacher, for watching this speaking. I think that I know we have a problem to the pronunciation or make a sense ideas, but we're gonna be better in the future. I think that it's all. Thank you for watching, teacher. Say bye, Kevin, please.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you, teacher. See you this Saturday. Bye.